Super chat. Super chat. Super Miss Fighter. Thank you, Miss Fighter there. Thank you, Webby, for looking well, my friend. Big Toe here. What's going on there, my son? Nice to see you, man. AKA Big Toe. Nice to see you. What's happening? Thank you for that super chat, Miss. Get a super chat over there for him. TTG has it on. I'd rather watch Street Fighter, Jean-Claude Van Damme and Tidy. That movie's awful as well. It's been the cult classic. I'll be honest. Hey, Canadian Kevin, what's going on, lads? Yes, mate. What's happening? TTG says awful. Yeah, it was a bad old movie, that one. All those types of video game movies used to be shite, isn't it? Super Mario, fucking Mortal Kombat. Let's be honest. We have time like it, but if we're being honest, it's shite. It was the last movie from Raoul. It was, buddy. Yeah, sadly, passed away, mate, from cancer, I believe. You seen EA release the objective for 10 people in Elite Division win 20 games for a gold players pack? No, I didn't, mate. What? That's mad shit. That's nutty stuff. That's crazy. Hang on a second. Sorry. Let me try. I've got to concentrate a minute here, you know. He feels pissed off, can't he? Send to transfer list. Have we got anybody? We might have to be brutal here just to get back. Let's go to my first team. That's a good idea. See if I've got anybody that could do without, pretty much. I mean, I've got Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer, right? Now, I wasn't going to get rid of Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer, but crikey, got up the price of both of them. Nice, or looks like it anyway. How much did I get him for? 51,000. So we could just sell Ollie and then just go and get next straight away. You know what I mean? But hang on, we've got any tradable players down here that we could just get some cash from. I don't think we do actually. But we're untradeable. Well, that's cash. Rolfo's tradable, isn't she? No, she's untradeable. Cavallo, Ariba, no, we're untradeable. Everybody here. Oh, okay, Bernardo Silva. See you later on, prick. Hang on a second. Is he already in my other team? Yes, we see. We're going to use that. We're going to use Bernardo Silva blatantly. Blatantly Bernardo Silva. But do we already? Oh, you know what? It's because he's already in there. Oh yeah, yeah. He's already in there. Forget that. Okay, forget that. Let's go to. Uh, This is the moment an armed police response team arrives on Streatham High Road to find terrorist Sudesh man dying on the pavement, seconds after another armed team of covert officers opened fire to stop his knife attack. Discovering what looks like a suicide vest, the officers back off, ushering members of the public to safety. Two of the armed surveillance officers are seen here in the seconds after they shot the 20-year-old, maintaining a safe distance as they keep their guns trained on the fatally injured terrorist. This is a man just 30 minutes before the attack on the 2nd of February last year, leaving his nearby probation hostel. Following him as he headed towards Streatham High Road, a surveillance team of 9 officers on foot, in cars, and on a motorbike. Authorities were convinced.
So you can hear that. That's a YouTube video about its label Streatham Terrace as an undercover police officer locked. Yeah. Sky News channel 1 million views 2 years ago. YouTube, yeah. So you could hear the individual saying that they have got surveillance of him. Yeah. So the British government can jam your cameras. Yeah, if you've got CCTV in your house, they can jam your cameras into your property, put surveillance cameras, recordings, and hack your devices and survey record you that way. So you got communications warrant. They can use a communication warrant and illegally record you, plot against you, coordinate attacks against you. So it's mainly based on psychological attacks, yeah? Mainly based on all psychology stuff, yeah? So the communication warrant, yeah, allows them to attack you and can be used in multiple ways. So, i.e., say when they've given a communication warrant, that allows them to obviously monitor your phone and stuff like that. So, say you have a package being delivered, yeah. You got CCTV. You've been having trouble with people delivering packages to your house. That's been tampered with, open, broken, the seals broken, stuff like that. Yeah, you in your house, you're obviously coming up with a plan to catch the individuals that's delivering the package. They can just jam your fucking camera and let you not get that footage of the individual's face who delivered it because they'll use their own MI5 or counter-terrorism agents to deliver the package, obviously. So obviously, once they're doing communication monitoring of you, anything that you get delivered, they're obviously monitoring too. Yeah. So what they're gonna do from that point is send their own people, yeah, to deliver that package. Yeah. They're gonna send their own people to deliver the package. Yeah. They can then not know that you're planning on recording that individual. They would know what time it's meant to be delivered. They can go and speak to the delivering company, then put in place their operatives to do the delivering for them. Yeah. So rather than the say every delivering shit, they can then switch out because they do it all the time. Police pretend to be workers and stuff like that and from companies. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they can go switch it out. Del- Not deliver your goods. Say you're getting 10 packages. They can decide what you should have and not have. Yeah? Without telling you, without informing you, and not identify themselves. Deliver 9 packages and then the company that you deliver it to, yeah, that you bought it from, the delivering company can say, oh, it was delivered on such and such time. Yeah? You didn't receive your 10th item. After not receiving your 10th item, you then go and realize the delivery estimated delivery date is past. You know, question and they say, well, they have it down and delivered. Oh, they're gonna send you to go and pick stuff up, to go and question the delivery company. The delivery company is gonna say, well, you need to go to them to get a tracking number backwards and forwards. Yeah, so you end up in a backwards and forward cycle. That can cause you mental issues and mental problems. Okay, moving on from that. Um, your money is now stolen. You can't prove that actually was not delivered amongst the goods, right? Because they've shut your CCTV, they shut your CCTV off. Yeah, they jam the signal. That brief 5, 10 seconds. You're not sat there waiting for this delivery driver to pull up here. So you assume you got a CCTV that would record the whole thing anyway. You go back and check your CCTV. It was basically it weren't recording. The motion detector weren't recording. The clips weren't recording. All you find is an empty space. So nobody came into your house, into your garden and delivered anything. Nobody leaving that delivered anything. Bam, bam, bam. So guess what? Where do you go? So they can mess with people's brain and mess with people and know exactly what they're doing. There's no law that says you can psychologically do that to someone. There's no law that says you can basically. It's an act of war, isn't it? So if you go through the whole process, it's an act of war to interfere with people's communications, anything of that nature. Yeah, it is an act of war. The communication warrants only allow them to monitor your devices. That's as far as it does. Yeah, you are not allowed to interfere with people's stuff. Yeah, because if they can be allowed to do that, what happens in a case of emergency? Say you are attacked, you are fatally wounded and you can't dial 999 because some government con has blocked your signal. So they can set you up to die like that, can't they? I mean, this is war, blood. Like, I mean, war, I can't find you, man. This is war. So we're going to turn it into information war now, isn't it? So that's why the communication warrant is strictly about monitoring. It has nothing to do with interference. So, i.e., the British government goes and attack one of their hostile countries' enemies, yeah? They break into their stuff, fuck with their stuff, interfere with their stuff. They cannot be caught doing that because if they be caught doing that, then it can lead to war. Then it can lead to sanctions. Then it can lead to political geo problem, court cases, blah blah blah. So obviously it's illegal. Yeah, but they can do that to you until you are no longer able, fit to stand trial. You are now deemed as mentally ill and unable to fit trial, then they can go and pretend because the military and the counterterrorism, they've got doctors, they've got psychologists. They can then remove the doctor from the ward, which NHS is a public authority. Obviously, I don't pay for private healthcare. They can go and then remove the doctors, remove all the staff off the ward, transfer the actual patients to a different psychiatric ward, and then you're ending up on a ward that is only pure government people. Yeah, it sounds like a far stretch, but trust me, things like that can be done. It's too easy because police officers go and they don't say know that you're going to Burger King. Yeah, they can go in there and say, oh, blah blah blah, national security. They've got somebody coming there that they want to listen to, find out what he's doing, how he thinks, blah blah blah, and then the whole stuff will be removed and police are put in place there. It happens quite a lot. You can find all the evidence out there again for that. So they can do that same thing in the hospital. Yeah. The problem is you'd have to kill someone in the hospital and let it go to court for them people to be forced to identify themselves to say why were they in that situation anyway. That is how you'd have to really get that done because they'll just fuck with you, do things to you, irritate you, and then medicate you in there. Because if you never get to a courtroom, how are you going to get justice for a situation like that? So I'm currently embroiled in a battle with some unknown entities. I could only assume it's the British government based on the nature of these covert attacks. Obviously, I'm no fool. I ain't backing. I ain't scared of these pussies. I'm just saying. So they can do all that to you. They can block your camera from recording stuff. You're gonna notice that, wait, why is the camera not recording? You go check your camera seems fine now. But it didn't record 10 minutes ago when somebody came in and out of your garden. So that's how they do it. That's how they come into people's houses, lay surveillance equipment, recordings inside people's houses, and record them, you know what I mean, through cameras that they can use as evidence. Yeah, that is actually illegal. When you go to court, yeah, unless you pay for your solicitor, yeah, you're screwed. If you get a free solicitor, that solicitor is not going to bring that up and say, well, he has a CCTV camera, but for some reason it did not catch these officers. Yeah, they won't bring it up. If you pay for your own solicitor, they'll be screwed. They won't even bother going down certain routes because they know because they pay for him. He's got a reputation. He's got to obtain or uphold his reputation. Yeah. So the one that you pay for, he'll bring it up and say, well, how did they bypass this man's CCTV? How did they get in a property to do all this? Guess what? The moment they say, well, we jammed the CCTV and forced it not to record, came in and came out and then turned it back on. Yeah. The moment they say that, that case is pretty much done and dusted, isn't it? And that's why people who the government is after, yeah, if you have to depend on a free solicitor, he gets paid either way. You get sent down, you go to prison. He don't care. He gets paid his monthly or yearly salary, regardless of what fucking happens to you. Yeah. So they don't have to say nothing. They don't have to do nothing. I mean, they literally the solicitors are nothing but a circus. They serve no purpose, and 9 out of 10 of them have no reason to really do more than give you a circus to pretend that you got a fair trial. If you are not switched on, if you are solely dependent on them, they can just do that to you, and then guess what? You lose the case, you're just gonna sit in prison, not having any clue what went on. Yeah? But if you're switched on, they won't even bother fucking around because guess what? The paid solicitor will go above and beyond because it's a reputation. He needs more clients and blah blah blah. So he's gonna want to win as much case as he can, and he'll go and win it anyway he can. A duty solicitor, he gets a basic salary every year, regardless of how many people. A duty solicitor could have 30 cases for the year, and every 31 of them for a fucking year can go to prison and it wouldn't change how much he gets at all. It's simple, would yeah. That duty solicitor can give everybody, can advise every client they have out of the 30 they had for the year to take some form of deal to self-incriminate, confess, or agree to some terms at the government. And nothing will happen to him. Because unless them 30 people are aware of each other, unless them 30 people can come back and say, well, here's 30 of us. He's done the same thing to all 30 of us. How are you going to prove that? You get what I'm saying? So obviously, I'm a different kettle of fish because I know that. I know that any duty solicitor they put on me, I can ask for the duty solicitor's record. It's simple. I'm no fool. I just simply ask for their record. So guess what? Now the government is screwed because guess what? What are they going to do in that courtroom? Because I want to do his solicitor's record, how many cases he's had over his career, how many has he won, how many has he got given his advice to take deals, and how many have he just lost. Yeah. And obviously that will paint a picture of the duty solicitor. And you legally can ask for a change of solicitor if you're not comfortable with it. So guess what? I'd probably end up going through the whole duty solicitor through the country. I'll probably end up going through all of them, and that case will never go anywhere. Be dragged out for years, and they know that. So guess what? What are they gonna do? Oh, they're trying to put me in a mental hospital, but it depends on the degree. If I attack and kill someone, it has to go through a court, no matter what, whether a fake court circus or sham. But if I just sit here and don't do anything about it, then I just end up in a hospital and they can just lock me up in a hospital and claiming, oh, I'm not suited to go out because they think I might hurt myself. And then they can indefinitely keep you in a hospital just by labeling you. So but the point of the matter is, it's really about this video. So, like I said, they're here showing CCTV and body cameras and all sort of things of this kid that they killed in London. Yeah, they're showing all this CCTV, but at the same time, they would jam your CCTV and ensure you don't have videos of them, but they can have videos of you to put on public platform for 2 million people to watch. But we'll jam your CCTV, commit all sort of criminal offences, leave you without a way to prove it. Because technically, it's not that you can't prove it, it's that you're also now going to go to the local police, that which is the government. Women go and make allegations of rape all the time with the most minuscule of evidence, and the police still try to have them locked up and prosecuted. You go and say, oh, well, someone is breaking in your house. They're going to come and go, oh, well, there's no visible sign of a breaking. Obviously, they have a key. Oh, well, have you asked your neighbors? Well, why would I ask the neighbors if I don't have a camera that's seeing them? You can only assume that the neighbors saw anything, didn't see anything. Or you can assume that the police have made you out to be some form of monster that need to be contained, monitored, and watched. But no, I don't really care about that. The point of the matter is, they like to put people on public platforms and expose people, but will break the law, fuck your CCTV up, and that local police is not going to go against, i.e., say, counter-terrorism or MI5 or something like that nature. They're not going to do it because they're all in it together. So if you they can break the law, jam your CCTV, you can prove that your CCTV was actually jammed because the usual patterns of recordings for that particular day, time, minute, or event, the pattern of how the CCTV usually behaves is completely off. So my CCTV, I've turned it up to the highest sensitivity for motion detector, which basically it goes off every 10 seconds. It's constantly going off all day, all day. I constantly hear it going beep, beep, beep in the background, beep, beep, beep in the background, yeah, constantly. Well, as you can hear it now, you're not hearing nothing. So it went from doing it every 10 seconds, recording a clip every 1 minute, to a whole day will pass and I don't hear it go off. Yeah, I haven't turned it off, changed the settings, nothing. But you will not hear that fucking camera go off. I live in front of a pub. People constantly come and go from the pub. It don't go off. Yeah. So this is how they've done it. And obviously, you'll have to find there's 60 million people in the UK. They've got plenty of police stations, bases. You'd have to find some way of breaking into there to prove that that's been done. You break into there and to prove it, what happens to you? They then do you for terrorism and spy and all that. You see the sort of corrupted countries that. So obviously, I'm no fool. I ain't gonna go down that route because this is no movie. This is fucking real life. You get me? But you can see how they get away with stitching people up because they'll do all of that, jam your CCTV, possibly have a rumor campaign, smear campaign against you, jam your CCTV, enter your property under the cover of darkness or some shit. After doing that, yeah, you then realize, oh shit, this is going on because you'll notice, oh, anytime anybody comes to your house, your camera don't go off. Yeah, I mean, you start watching your camera now because you're anxious, panicky, all of that sort of thing. Anxiety is high, you get me in it. So you can hear it going off now, yeah. So anxiety is high in it. You start sat in your kitchen watching your camera. So my camera is in my kitchen, and so you start watching it now. Bam, somebody passes, the camera doesn't go off. So how psychological is that? So they're going to be aware that, oh, you're not watching that the camera doesn't go off, or if it does, or if someone passes, and what plays out. It then goes from that to them sending one of their agents, operatives, officers, whatever you fucking want to call them, to pass there and psychologically troll you, because that would be a form of trolling, as in, haha, yeah, we fucked your shit up. How are you going to prove that in the court of law? Because the police is not going to go and expose MI5 counterterrorism. What? They're simply wrong. So you're only left with a choice of attacking someone you have, and that obviously, what you think they're going to go from that point of doing? They're going to put it out to the whole world. Yeah, you're not going to get to be spoken to. The public's not gonna. They're not gonna do a public interview so the whole world can hear your side of the story. They're probably gonna have gag orders and all these things in place in that court. Your solicitor, which is obviously going to most likely be local, is going to tell you it's best not to speak about the case to any fucking one. Yeah? Cool. That can work out for you, but in the context of situation like this, it will more likely hinder you, innit? Because guess what? You shut up and don't say anything about it. They take you through that court. They've got a video of you attacking someone. You have no video of them entering or exiting your fucking property. Yeah, it's very difficult to prove trolling outside of the internet. Very difficult situation. Yeah, because you can see patterns that other people choose not to see, if that makes any sense. Yeah. Other people can choose not to see that patterns. So, i.e., the jury and the court can choose not to see what you saw. Even if they see it, they can just choose not to see it. Yeah, it happens all the time. People turn a blind eye to something. Basically, they can do that in the court too. But guess what? There would be a physical video of you attacking somebody. It's stitch up. So obviously, I'm quite aware of the technicality of it. I'm quite aware of certain things and how they can play the game. Yeah. But like I said, any sort of interference with your devices is an act of blatant war. Yeah. It's only done to certain things. So from that point of view, yeah, they can do all the trolling. They can do all of that. But they can never admit to having a communication warrant or a surveillance warrant in the first place. Because guess what? How do you install how do you install surveillance equipment inside the target's house? Because if you have somebody on the surveillance, you're not only monitoring them in the street, you're monitoring them behind closed doors, i.e., in their houses and wherever they're most likely to frequent. So in business places, they technically can't just walk in there and string their own shit up. They'll use the company's camera if the company is complying with them, I would say, or they use human surveillance. But inside your property, they have to come and put cameras in. They have to come and put recording devices in, yeah. So audio and visual surveillance. That's how a surveillance warrant would work. How do they get past your CCTV to lay such warrant? You see, most people would not know that about say you're in your house building some form of IED. Yeah, yeah. Let me just put it like that. You're in your house building some form of IED. How are they going to prove that to the court without the surveillance warrant? That on the day when they intercepted you, they had good intelligence that you had such or was planning on plotting stuff. You know what I mean? Because you could have just found a bag on the street and thought, oh, this is a nice bag, take the bag up. Don't even look in there, don't know what in there. Guess what? You're not hurrying around, you're not sticking around. Guess what? You don't want the person to come and claim the bag. You just pick the bag up. It would be an easy argument to make in the court. So I had no idea. Like, you get me? Bam, bam, bam. Because they're gonna have to go through every CCTV on the fucking planet. You know what I mean? Yeah. The moment there's a blind spot within them CCTV, anything can play. So you can make any argument relevant. I'm not here to make that argument. I'm just saying you can make any argument. So they're more likely you try to use that. Well, this is proof that he himself made such item and he was on his way to commit whatever plot he's got going. The duty solicitor, which is a state provided solicitor, is not going to say, well, that lad has a CCTV. How did you get past to put such equipment in there? they're not going to bring it up on your behalf. Why? Guess what? The duty solicitor is a local to the country. That duty solicitor is going to see you as a threat as much as everybody else who saw that video sees you as a threat. Is he going to defend you fairly? Fuck no, is he going to do that? Because guess what? You're a threat to his community, his people, his country. So him himself is going to screw you over. Yeah? But the plot thickens here, innit? So, guess what? You now notice that your CCTV appears to have an issue. So, bear in mind, now you haven't realized that, oh, somebody is jamming it. You just think your CCTV is broke. Yeah? You go and buy another CCTV. Guess what? The same problem happens again. Okay, so you took insurance out. You call this company that sold you and say, oh, the CCTV is giving problem again. Are they going to contact the company and say, well, nothing's wrong with it? We are the one that's basically doing it because guess what? He's a threat, blah, blah, blah. How is that company going to relay that problem to you? Yeah? They can't relay the problem to you. And I wouldn't say they can't. They would choose not to. Um, what are they going to do about your warrant that you bought, you paid for, and your device that you paid for? Yeah? You're most likely going to make up some reason of how it's your fault. You should go and check your internet. You should change your password. They're going to make up all these nonsense. They're going to tell you all sort of shit. Yeah? Because guess what? They choose not to say, guess what? Nothing's wrong with it. The government's fucking hacking you. You're under surveillance. They're not going to say that. There's nothing illegal against saying it. But they're not going to say it for multiple reasons. Whatever. But they're going to come now and tell you, oh, it's your internet that's faulty. They're going to tell you that, oh, maybe the connection, maybe the light. And guess what? You're still unaware that all of this is going on. Yeah? So not only is the government manipulating you, now the company that you purchase goods from is now involved in the manipulation. Yeah? You have no idea. So now you checked your internet service or you've gone through everything, make sure your internet's work. You check the plugs, make sure that everything is right, correct, yeah? Bam, everything starts working again. Because guess what? They can't afford you to go back to that company again and say, well, it's still not working. Yeah? Because bear in mind, the company now knows that, well, you're asking questions and the government's telling them shit. So then the company is now between a rock and a hard place. Yeah? Who are they going to choose? It would be cheaper to fuck with you as the consumer than it is to fuck with the government. Because the government can then now just launch some dodgy investigation against them and cost them time, money, all sort of shit. So the company is always going to put the burden on you. So now you get to a point where you now start being suspicious. Yeah, you still don't know what's going on. You still have no idea. Now you start being suspicious, thinking like, wait, why are these people just not issuing out the a new CCTV or device? Why would they do that? Because they know nothing's wrong with it. They know why it's behaving like that. Do they legally have the right now, based on that, to issue you a new device? Because I don't know how that part of the consumer law works. Yeah, I actually don't know how that technical side of it works. Do they now legally have to issue you, knowing that, well, the fault is not with the product or goods that they have provided? It's an external problem created by the government of such nation. Yeah, so it's now an external problem created by the government of the particular nation. Do they have to honor your warrant and provide you with a new part? So obviously, if you've got a 1 year warrant, every time the device goes for, you can change it a million times during the 1 year, and it's now up to them to investigate why your devices keep breaking. Yeah, so they can. what would they choose in a situation like that? Are they going to choose to keep reissuing you a new device? Because if you're one of them vain anal people that pays attention to um, details, you take the serial number down, blah blah blah, ensure that you've got a new device. You get me? Are they gonna swap the serial number and keep saying the same device that's already compromised? Or gonna send you a new one? I don't think they're gonna waste their money and time doing all that, knowing exactly why this is happening. What are they going to do to you as a consumer of that product? Meanwhile, the government is sat there watching all of that take place, watching you get frustrated. You're gonna speak to multiple different what do you call them people now? Multiple different what do you call them people? Customer service reps. So it's not going to have any mental grade on any of these customer service reps because guess what? They're working shifts and every time you ring it's somebody different. So it's not really going to bother them. You're going to start pressing them, but pressing them. Guess what? You can just hang the phone up and say, "Oh, we're so sorry, the phone line cut off." Oh, they can't do anything. Or put a complaint in. You got 2, 3 months before they legally have to give you an answer. After you get to the 2, 3 months now, they're saying, well, okay, we're going to now replace it after 3 months. Yeah? The government still sat there watching you do that. You're being frustrated, you're being angered, you're being deceived, you're being misled, you're being mistreated. Everything every mist under the sun, isn't it? Yeah? So all the misses, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. All the misses. How does that play a part in your actions as a individual under surveillance? Okay, cool. So you finally get the camera sorted. They want to come back again. So you'll say something's wrong with their surveillance equipment, i.e., the network is down, something has gone wrong, and they can't they need to come back in your property and sort that issue out while you're not in that property. Are they not going to fuck with your camera again and put you through the same cycle again? Will they ever bring that up in court? Would that play a part in any country and any court that, oh well, technically, we were the one who was fucking with this shit. He had no idea that we were fucking with this shit. He got frustrated and briefly lost his fucking mind. You know what I mean? Where does that, how does that play in a courtroom? So what really is surveillance? Because they're not going to put you under surveillance if they don't plan on getting you some way or somehow. So if you somehow figure it out and say, wait, is someone hacking my devices? Okay. So you went through the 1 year of changing over the camera all the time. Now realizing it keeps happening. Now you're thinking, like, okay, you start to do a bit of research online. You come to the conclusion that your device is being hacked. So you now have a process that you need to go through again. You're going to call a company and say, oh, I think my device is being hacked. They're still aware that the government's doing this. They're going to say, oh, maybe you need a stronger password. Or maybe you need to apply two-step verification. Has nothing to do with your password. Really and truly, if people know that they can do it without your password, they can go to the company, and the company then gives them administration right to your CCTV. A lot of people don't know that every device has an administration thing. Yeah. So they can just give them administration, right? Oh, they've got a surveillance warrant, they got this warrant. They go to the company now hand over access to your device. That company can't tell you, yeah? Because guess what? It might be legal for the police to do such thing, but is it illegal? Is it legal and in their terms of condition that well, if the police come for with a warrant, a legal warrant, they can hand that over? No, it's not. So guess what? That's a problem for them as well. So the surveillance shit only works when you don't know the law. That's it. It doesn't work without the law. Because once you got a camera, how are they gonna come into your house, put their shit in? Never mind how they got access to your house without breaking the locks off. Because That is a complete different scenario. How did they get access to your house without breaking the locks off to come and place listening devices and cameras inside your house? I mean, questions has to be asked there just the same. They didn't break into your house. There's no signs of entry because they can't break into your house because guess what? You'll file a police report, investigation. They might discover the cameras and stuff. Boom. So they have to come in, not let any presence of themselves be in there because then you're going to be suspicious and you just might start bug sweeping the house, whatever. So obviously they've got a key of some sort. How do they come by getting that key? That's a complete different scenario, but it's the same context of why your camera is not working. Yeah. But like I said, you see them put videos publicly about and images of individuals breaking into people's houses and blah blah blah. It's easy to know when the government's doing it than when thieves are doing it. When thieves are doing it, you usually catch them on the camera right before or right after they've done what they've done. Because usually, as soon as they drive out a range of some sort, it picks them up, or as soon as they come towards the property, it picks them up. Then they use whatever devices they've got to then basically block what they're doing. Yeah, but you usually catch them up entering or leaving. The middle bit is usually shady if they're more sophisticated. But when you catch them, you see nothing at all, and your device completely became useless and did not even record the passing pub goers. That is how you know it's the government because they don't want you have them on camera because it's either going to prove to be illegal or it's going to prove to fuck up what they're trying to do. But how does that play out in a court? And just as complicated that is to most people, it's quite simple to some. Yeah. Will they bring that up in the courtroom? Will they bring all of that shit that they were doing that played a part in the actions you have taken? Yeah. Because guess what? They can go and say, oh, you are a threat to national security. Oh, national security. MI5 is surveilling you. Bam, bam, bam. MI5 is now looking at you. They have to do all of that because guess what? MI5 is more of one of them type of companies, just like let's say the CIA, FBI, even places in China and Russia. You know what I mean? The whole thing. They're more of like surveillance people. Yeah, yeah, that's what more their thing is. So if you have somebody on the surveillance, you want to surveil them inside the house. How do they get to that point of installing all the surveillance equipment in your house without leaving obvious signs that they've entered your property without your consent? How did they get the key? You now become aware that something funny is going on. You They're not going to identify themselves and say, "Oh, you have nothing to worry about. Your life is not under threat. You are not at risk. You're just under surveillance." They're not going to come and say that to you. So you can now believe that someone's trying to attack you. You can now believe that someone's trying to plot to kill you, and you can now feel unsafe inside your own home. Guess what? You're gonna move. Yeah? Because guess what? Now you feel like someone's coming in, you're gonna move out of your property. Okay, cool. They have you under surveillance anyway. So the same thing's gonna start happening at the next property, and you're gonna move again. Same thing's gonna happen at the next property. You're gonna move again. The same thing's gonna happen at the next property. So you're wasting all that money moving. Yeah? You're wasting all that fucking money moving. You're constantly having the same problem over and over. Where is the line between the individual could not handle the situation or they were purposely doing that? Who can tell the difference between purposely inducing psychosis and psychological problems, anxiety, fear, and the whole thing? Who can tell the difference between when it is purposely um, set up to be done in such a way? Who can tell the difference? Because guess what? They're gonna keep fucking with you. Because guess what? If they haven't found anything yet, they're still gonna keep fucking with you. Yeah? Because the moment they find something they can use, that's it, game over. Now they're popping up. You see police officer at the door telling you that you're under arrest for various things. Yeah? But they haven't found anything. You believe that your life is at risk, some people are targeting you. Some people aren't going to say, oh, it's the government. Especially in countries like this, people are scared to say it's the government because they have a long history of medicating them for saying stuff like that. Yeah, they have a long history of doing it. So they're having you run around, they're having you spend one would argue nearly £1,000 on every move. Because guess what? If somehow you damage the wall, you do something in that property, you lose your deposit. You lose your deposit, you have to move because you're scared. You think you're being attacked. You keep running from property to property. So we're looking at possibly 10 properties is 10 grand just moving around. That 10 grand could have gone to you paying for a solicitor. So can the government use that to scam you out of 10 grand that could have been used to pay for a solicitor? Yeah? Because remember, you already had a CCTV to watch your property, which would, if somebody was vandalizing your property, you'd catch them on camera. Yeah? Remember, you already started with the CCTV. You then move from that now. Don't have you have the CCTV. You then move from that now. What can you report it to the police? What can the police say? Oh, do you have CCTV? Oh yeah, but it's not recording. What are they gonna say? They might not know about it, or they might have a marker against your name. Either way, they're gonna tell you, oh well, you might need to go and get it checked out or get a new CCTV. End up in the same cycle. So you're in this cycle. You're spending a grand of time to run away from what you believe is a threat to you, and they're sat there watching the whole thing. Now they can deploy what they call a threat assessment. Oh, is it individual a threat to the community in a violent way, or is he just having mental problems? Bear in mind, they did all of that to you behind closed fucking doors. Yeah, claiming that they're trying to protect the community. How does that play itself out in the court and your actions? You go and leap off a building thinking, you know what, I can't handle it anymore. Leap off the nearest fucking building. What do they put that down as? How does that play out for the state? I don't know why I'm doing this bit, innit? Yeah? So how does that play out for the state, innit? What is done and said about that? Because all of that and the end of that, some individual leaping off some tall building, jumping in some oncoming, moving shit, whatever they do, is as a result of them believing they were under threat. Some people are weak mentally, but that would be them believing they're under threat. What does the state do and say about that? Do they just move on? Oh, well, they just put a big sticker over your face and you file, oh, deceased, and then, oh, they have no repercussions, nothing to bear from that. Okay, here's another scenario. You now feel like you're being attacked, yeah, like you're being watched, and people are doing weird stuff. You now go and get a samurai sword, and you now go and get a AR-15 of some nature, thinking, well, you're gonna get them before they get you. Does the government now come and say, oh well, here we've caught him, prepared with weapons, preparing him fucking self to commit his plot? When that weren't the reason you bought it because your fucking life was at risk, or you perceived it that way. Who are you going to tell that that was the story and the case, and they're going to believe you? Because the jury is not going to believe you, first of all, because they're just thinking that, well, you're just making up some form of defense. Yeah, I mean, that's all they're going to think to themselves. You're just making up a defense because you got fucking caught, yeah, plotting against the country and the community. So you're just making up a defense. They can simply look at it like that. The prosecutor can choose not to take your story if they want. It's all down to them. It's all down to the state. So the surveillance and the police and all of them, they were doing all that, led you to feel like your life is at risk. Oh, your camera is being disabled. People are coming in. People are doing weird shit. You start noticing vehicles and people in strange places that you never saw them before because guess what? You were living in a particular time for a minute and you've never seen this person before, you've never seen this car, but more and more you start realizing that these strange vehicles start popping up because they've got to change their vehicles all the time. They can't use the same vehicle because obviously it would be too easily identified. So you start noticing these patterns, these strange patterns. You start noticing that, oh shit, guess what? They're leaving the house. You're not on your way, but they left in a hurry. Oh, they kicked something in the house, move something slightly out of place. You now notice that. I think like I didn't leave that like that. And you start putting it all together. Oh, I keep seeing these strange vehicles. My camera keeps not working. Now I left the cup facing east. I come back and it's now northeast, southeast. You think I didn't leave it like that? Now your mind's running, racing, thinking, what the fuck? Now you're panicking. Depending on the nature of individual you are, is how you're going to respond to that situation. Yeah? Because panic is not going to let you think rationally. You're not trained, you know what I mean? You're not a fucking soldier that's trained to deal with these high impact situations, yeah, and think logically. You're going to panic. So the more soft nature person is going to more likely run, leave the house, pack up and run off. The more hardened individual, whether by life or poverty, whatever, is going to think, right, I need to protect myself, i.e., go and buy some sort of weapon or take his kitchen knife and walk with it. They can now arrest you and say, oh, here is him walking on his way to go and commit the offense we suspected him of. And thanks to the due diligence of some fucking cunts, we've caught him and no telling how much number of people he could have been hurt. And we'd like to thank the hard work of the particular cunts that managed to stop this from happening. And these are brave fucking men. They would have done it enough times to know that people would respond in one of these ways by running off that they can use to say, oh, you run. Because if they constantly have you under surveillance, they're always going to do their surveillance techniques. Yeah. Is it nefarious? Is it what? It doesn't really matter if it's that. You as a person is seeing it. They know what's going on. I know that you're technically not in any danger, but technically you are. Because if you're not aware it's them, the world's full of dodgy shit. Bad things happen. You could think someone's stalking you, some gang out there is trying to get you. You know what I mean? Bam. You move two, three houses, realizing it's not stopped. You've you went to a different city, realize it's happening again. You're now in complete fear. Guess what? The next stop is to run from the country. Guess what? They come into the airport to arrest you and say you tried to flee the country after plotting terrorist offenses against a particular state. So you can see how it always works out that the individual is screwed. You know what I mean? You can see how it always works out like that. You know what I mean? I don't particularly think that's right. And plenty of people would have been caught up in that cycle more than enough for them to know that, well, they do play a massive part in the fight or flight mechanism because some people are simple as that. Science, according to British scientists, that most people have the fight or flight response. So the fight response is stand your ground, fuck it, I'll go get a weapon, i.e., a gun or a large Rambo knife or to protect yourself. They would know that. And how does that play out? Do they go, oh well, technically, we're the ones who scare the shit out of such individual. And guess what? Well, you're taking up a knife. Guess what? Whatever. Do they just look at it like that and go, oh, whatever, leave him with it? And that's not saying nothing for the minute. An incident happens randomly off the books. They did not anticipate would happen. They did not plan for some random cunt. runs at him for no reason. He's just probably running and past going about his own business. That individual is already, what do you say, pranked, anxiety filled, adrenaline. Now think he's like, oh shit, they're gonna attack me. Pull that knife out that was meant to protect him, believing that he's going to be attacked and protect himself, stab that individual. How does that play out? So is that fantasy or is that a realistic situation? What would the surveillance team do as a response? They're going to obviously say, here is attempted murder. Here is the knife he took from his house. Here is the weapon that he bought. Here is the knife he bought. And lay down all of that. Say, you bought this weapon, you brought it out with you, and then you see some innocent man running past and stab the clout out of him, killed him, or at least attempted to. What happens to that individual? That individual is like, no, 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 that's not what happened. That's not what happened. The prosecutor is still going to prosecute you based on what they believe or choose to say happened. You go to prison. How does that play out for the surveillance team? Do they go, oh, well, it just went bad. It's not our fault. He probably shouldn't have done that. And just move on with their lives. I'm in a conflict. Like I say, next scenario. Okay, you now believe you're being targeted for to get either robbed, hurt, whatever, depending on who you are. So maybe you've done some stuff in the past, maybe you've got a little bit of cash, maybe you're involved in something, yeah. You now start walking with a weapon, yeah. They've got armed surveillance teams on you because guess what? You're now walking with a knife after the presence of believing somebody is stalking you and hurting you. And if you're an industry person, a person from a minority community, you know that ain't gonna be good, you get me? So you either run and hide and never leave your house, lock up in your house, run to a different community, run to a different part of the country, or you prepare to defend yourself. They now legally can go to their superiors and say, oh, well, he's not walking with a weapon. You need to authorize our teams to have armed response and armed protection just in case. Yeah. Knowing that they're not going to say and put on that report why it was justified. They're not going to put it on that report to say, well, he obviously realized something is going on. He doesn't know what's going on. He thinks he's probably going to get hurt, and maybe that's why he's got the weapon. They're not going to write that down. They're going to say, well, he's now walking with knives, he's got a history of violence, whatever. They're going to make up some bullshit. You now spot these two random cunts, just like this kid in London. Not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying these are possibilities, and how does the system deal with these possibilities? You cunts thought you were going to scam me and put me to work. Okay, you didn't expect the work and my research to look like this. It weren't what you fucking expected. My research is all going to damn you people and put you people in a situation where you're fucked. You won't know what to do, when to do, or how to do. But nevertheless, like, you wanted to work me. Here's the result of what you wanted. So that individual, after all of that process prior at the start, that individual now is walking with a knife. Somehow, whether by malicious intent or mere accident, these armed police now have been identified. Oh, not identified as armed police, but identified as following the individual around. Yeah, that individual is already anxiety filled, is already in a state of fight or flight, which is a what do you call it? A limbic response. Is that what they call it? Yeah. So your limbic system basically is like when your stomach and your head is basically telling you something is bad. That's the easiest way I can respond, tell you. So he's now in that fight or flight mode. He's not a fighter who's going to run. He's a fighter, believing his life is in danger. You now see two men rolling up or in the distance. Guess what? They're not going to have their bare faces out. They're going to have some form of covering of their faces just so they can't be identified as covert officers. So now you're seeing two men in the distance. You noticed them 10, 15 minutes ago. You made a few left turns, right turns to see if you're being followed. They're still behind you. Guess what? They've got either a hood up, a hat on, balaclava on. You now think, oh shit, you run off, they're gonna chase you. Because why are you running? They can now arrest you and search you because they can say, why are you running? And now find that knife on you. Knowing that all what they did before could have led to your actions, and they can go and charge you for that knife. Worst scenario, you can now think, well, I'm not a flight response person. I'm a fight response person. Two men can't see their faces. It obviously look like they're hiding their faces for the last 10, 15 minutes. You pull that knife or weapon out, run towards them. Bah, 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 bah. They open fire on you. And then what are they going to say? They thought their life was in danger. You also thought your life was in danger. They thought the same thing. Somehow you got killed. They don't say what led to you fit that part. You're dead cannot explain that you thought your life was in danger. They get all the praises for saving the community. Where is the line between malicious intent to have the situation play out in such a way or mere accident when it does play out in that way? You want it to play war games? Let's play. What are you gonna do? Hide the video from the public? Go for it, lad. I'll just keep doing the same thing. You wanted to play war games, Mr. Man. Let us play. You wanted to use me and abuse me for your nation's benefit? Then here you go. Let's benefit the nation by getting cunts like you out of your job and ensure people like you are extremely scrutinized on every single detail because they put this kid on social media, YouTube, all over. Oh, he's a terrorist. The video was, let us look at the video. The length of the video. The video was 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Yeah, 2 minutes of 24 seconds. It showed him leaving his apartment. It showed him going into the shop. It showed him coming out of the shop. It showed him running off. It showed him turning back. And it showed a blurry vision of him passing away. He never said why he felt the need to grab a knife. He never said what was his mental state and what went on that could have triggered his mental state to believing he was in danger, being followed. He didn't mention that. So since you want to play war games and pretend like you are more intelligent than any other cunt out there and that you and your team are specialists, you're specialists in being cunts and thinking you're clever. Well, here you go. Somebody's more clever than you and well better than your system, and he doesn't need a team. And you can't prove what he's doing. You can't prove why he's doing it. He just didn't play out in how you probably thought it would play out. You end up with nothing. You end up can't proving that this was a plot against the state of Britain. You can't prove that this wasn't my exact experience that has led me to this conclusion. So you fucked up. So anyway, like he doesn't state anything because everything I just described could have led up to that kid going into that shop for the knife. Yeah, spotting two men following you around could have been the reason why he thought he's going to attack them. So the fight or flight response. Oh, you're following me around. Well, I'm going to attack you. You look like you're trying to hurt me. You look like you're trying to follow me into a suitable place so you can rob me or hurt me. Yeah. So he then attacked them. These police, bam, 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 open fire, kill them on the spot. Then come and put a 24-second video out about the lad, showing him going to get the knife, not showing what they did that could have triggered that response. Oh, we got to protect them, the nation's surveillance officer. So they can execute people in simple ways. Because guess what? If I could figure that out, these men claim to be superior, they have years of experiences. So they would know that their actions can lead to responses like that. So the limbic system is technically an involuntary system, a system that you have no control of over. Panic, so anxiety leads into panic. Panic leads into what you call adrenaline. Adrenaline now decides unconsciously what kind of person you are. Are you a runner from the situation? Or are you a fighter? They have the science, they have the psychologists. They would know that some people are not responsible for their actions after the anxiety, panic, and adrenaline kicks in. Them three things: anxiety, panic, and adrenaline. So the APA. That's what I call the theory. The APA theory. Yeah? They are aware that, well, people aren't technically responsible for some things because them three things, they release a chemical into the body and brain where you are now acting in a automated way. You are not even sure of what you're doing. Yeah? They are aware of that. So they can trigger that off, slap you down in the street, bust your head open, and then go, oh, we were afraid of our life. And who do we have to depend on as people to figure out everything that went on and led to that scenario? Because they're gonna put, what's that word? What's that word? What's that word? What's that word? What's the word I'm looking for? Classify, yes. They're gonna classify all that as national security. And basically, classification of everything is just a simpler, more palatable way of saying, well, we're going to hide it from you, not tell you what we did wrong and cause us to end up having to shoot that guy. Because guess what? Yeah, we made mistakes, but guess what? Our lives are more valuable than yours. So it's your fault not to control yourself. It's your fault to panic and let the APA take effect. And guess what? We want to go home to our kids and our wives. So fuck you. Here's a bullet your way. Here is us telling our story and our report. And leave everything out there. Classify most of it. Redact most of the report. And then guess what? The IOPC now has to sift through all of that. Know that some things are redacted because when you're redacting something, yeah, the law is set in a way, not in this country alone, in pretty much all countries where democracy is there, that they redact shit. They don't have to tell you what they redacted. They don't have to tell you what was redacted. You just get a version of events or a summary of what they think they want you to hear. So redacting information or putting information can change the context of any information. It can change how the person views it. So they taught me this in school that the media can be persuasive or informative. Yeah. So the more information you get, you can say it's informative. The less information you get, i.e., redactation, classification, and don't have to tell you that they redacted it. Yeah. Because they can put it in black and make you know that, well, they redacted that. Go to the information commissioner, see if he will say Ray, Ray, Ray. Or they can just not give it to you. And then you're left with the version of events that they want. The IOPC now has to go off the reports they have or launch a separate investigation against such individuals. By the time they start launching that investigation, reports can be destroyed, hidden, removed, edited, to not tell the full story. So where is the line between malicious, sanctioned, government sanctioned murderers of who they deem as a threat to society and merely a police officer protecting himself from a vicious psychopath that is intended on killing him? You wanted warlord? Here's something you have to redact, hide, and pretty much scrub off the internet. You played a game that you will not win. Trust me, you lot stand no chance. You have no idea who I really am, what I do, who I work for, or even don't work for. Because even after saying that, can you prove any such thing that is more than anxiety and an attempt to ward you off? Because I can't identify you to take legal action. So it's possible I'm trying to ward you off. I'm trying to get you to stop harassing me or trolling me or even Surveilling me. But nevertheless, let's play some games. Huh?
Honestly, calling big deal days are here. Shop 2 days of epic deals and feel like a big deal. Welcome to my crib. Let me show you what I've done with the place. This is
Bye. Yeah, bye. So this con, I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose, yeah, because I've noticed a pattern of players that play use Johnny Cage. So I just tested him and thought, okay, he's with Johnny Cage. Let me see if he's one of these British pussies who are hacking my devices. And like I suspected, picking Raiden, he would have run. And exactly what I thought. You'd realize this pattern over and over. They come with their Johnny Cages, yeah. And because how Johnny Cage fight, for me, Raiden is the best countermeasure for the situation. They are aware that well, they won't have the advantage that they came in thinking they would have. Guess what? He's out of there. Bitch. When you're ready, serve your arrest warrant. I'm waiting. I guess y'all thought you were better than me. All by myself. Let us remember that. And there's a reason. I didn't need a team, a facility, support, family, friends, all by myself. You declared war. And only a fool would play into someone's hands. Yeah. The 38 laws of war says sometimes you gotta try not to get into physical situations. And trust me, you're not as intelligent as I am. Because be anything I just said in the courtroom. Who's this guy? Melina, how are you? Let me try reptile. I've never used reptile. Mortal comeback, you get me? MK special black. We're talking about thunder gods and reptilians, you get me? And fucking demons from under the earth. They turn it real, innit? Blood sport, lad. He declared war, pussy. You remember that? And I don't have the flight response. I got the fight response. I can just control myself because I'm actually quite intelligent. I understand that I can't let my personal feelings get the best of me. I don't know how to use reptile to be honest. I'm just trying to figure it out. Okay, so it's I'm just trying to figure out how to use. Okay, I don't know how to use reptile, but yeah, blood sport. Like. You want to talk about resistance? Is that what you want to go and say next? So it is my reptile downfall is down. So it's split. So okay, that's the ball. That's the ball. Split. All right. Okay. All right. So we got the ball. I don't know how to use him, which is quite evident. I've never used him before. He declared war, pussy. Remember that. Come on, let me try to use that. Must be a spooky scenario and world for you people. Did you thought this was ever possible? Nothing is impossible. You beating me is impossible. That's what you know. You beat me. It's fucking impossible. But for me, nothing is impossible. I am a man of many faces. You never had to go down this way, but y'all declared war, didn't you? So what sorcery in it? And in these lands, it doesn't play out well for sorcerers, does it? That's what you get for trying to fuck with me. I'm struggling to use this kid. Alright, so down up invisible, down but be if down but be down for a down for alright. Okay. So down but be is down. Is it down? Okay, so how's it not doing it in the end? Alright, yeah. Down up be down but be. So that does that. He's not very good in it. Reptile is good, but this kid isn't good. So he's not very good shit. Yeah, he's rubbish. Innit? I'm just doing the same thing. I don't know how to use him. I see other people are very good at reptile, but struggling with him. Got it. Bye. This way. So these pussies, hear them coming with their fireworks. It's coming from all the way over the plant. You know what I mean? So you got next to my house, you got like a construction site. They're all the way over the construction site. I gotta run over there, you get me, and stare them down and see who they are. Innit? So they put this massive distance in me. They're obviously watching everything I'm doing. They come with their fireworks all the time. Obviously, it's that time of the year anyway. But like I say, when you're triggered and you're in that hyper awareness state, your mind starts behaving like that. You know? So I'm one of them people, like I say, just like how I said all that, I can see patterns in it. So they won't come and do it now. They'll stay like airshot distance, you know what I mean? So all the way across the road over the construction site, yeah, and they do it all of that over there. Obviously, when I'm gonna put my shoes on, lock the doors, run all the way over there across the road. They look like a maniac, you know. And that's what they want. So you thought you were gonna troll me, yeah? I trolling tactics ain't even close to what I do. Like. I'm the king of trolls, you get me? Your trolling does nothing, bro. Trust me, my trolling hands tied me. Come on, boys. Let's see how smart you lot are. Let's see what the best you can put you in. Put your best foot forward, mate. Put your best foot forward. You're using your surveillance tactics and using your team and the media to help you to troll me. Yeah? That's what you think you're clever, isn't it? I'm gonna show you how trolling really works. I'm gonna teach you how to listen, yeah, you get me? I'll never forget this one. Your attempt to distract me was the result and the cause. So your actions do have impacts on people's behavior. Just remember that. You're not a better troller than me. Infighting, pussy. It is what it is. Men like me is why men like you exist. Oh, well, wait, yeah, let's take the piss in. Police brutality, like. That's funny. I'm not very good at this reptile. I'm struggling. It's the first I've ever used them. Don't think you can troll me, blood. Trust me, you can't. That's good. I forgot already how to use it. Oh, it's one of these, isn't it? Okay, yeah, it's one of these combo specialists. Ah, come on, lad. Okay. So you can surely get him to shoot, isn't it? Back in the day, you could shoot with him. I can't manage this guy with reptile, definitely not. Alright, so we're going XX, XXB, 4XX, XXB, 4XX. Behave yourself, lad. I'm still better than him. Even though I don't know how to use reptile, I'm clearly more better than him. Does he miss? Oh. Even though he's got all the moves, I'm still the better fighter. Even though he's got all the moves, I'm still the better fighter. Because I don't know how to use reptile. I should have never won a game. I'm much out of that one, innit? Come on, let's stroke his ego a bit and then upgrade to a different fighter. Innit? As soon as I go for raid and watch this guy dips out of the game, innit? I can't wait to get me in that, can it? What does that do? uh, oh my days. Alright, okay, yeah, that's what I need to do. This did. See, he knows all them tricks, but I'm still a better fighter. And nothing wrong with knowing the tricks. Nothing wrong with knowing the tricks. I'm not hating on his tricks and that. I'm just saying I don't know how to use reptile and I'm still the better fighter. He can't wait to get me into that, doesn't he? He's upset now. Tactical fight of it. Oh, that's what I should have got him. See, I'm still the better fighter. Isn't it? Look what he was reduced to. See, it's all about the mind, isn't it? Uh, obviously, I don't know. You can tell, obviously, tell I'm a novice with reptile. Anybody that sees it can know that I don't know how to use reptile. Again, but somehow I still beat this kid. I'm not that good at life, man. You get me, innit? I'm just that smart, man. He can't wait to catch me into his little grip thing. Look, now he's reduced to pretending like he's not fighting, innit? Look, he can't wait to get me in that now. Stroke his ego, man. Stroke his ego. Stroke his ego. Stroke his ego, you get me? I just can't remember. I can't remember all of his available stuff in it. Yeah, I can't remember his stuff in it. Right, so XXB, YXX, AXY. What? Police brutality. Police brutality. No, no, I can't wait to get me that shit. Bye. Block him, block him, block him, block him. You can't. Oh shit, you suck. Police brutality, lad. You suck. You suck. Away from him. Jump away from him. You suck. That's funny. That is hilarious. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. It's a yeah. One more, one more. Let him go now. Behind closed doors. That's what you get. That's what you get. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He loves it. He's upset. He's upset. Does he hit me? Does he hit me? I don't get it. I get it. I'm still a better fighter, even though I don't even know how to use him. Mm-mm. I didn't want to do much change character. Uh, I know he's upset. He's upset. At least he brutality, man. You know that can't hit me down while he's fine. Huh? Akina is not gonna let you out of that scenario. He's upset. He's upset. He's fuming. He's fuming. He's fuming. I keep forgetting how to use it, man. Keep forgetting his fucking combos. Yeah, he's still not gonna win. He's behind me. Bam. Yours. Yours. Probably shouldn't have got that close to him. I can change character now. Need to practice with reptile. Oh shit, the game's not over. Is that so? I should go for Sub Zero. Yeah, I go for Sub Zero. Okay. So he keeps doing that thing where he hits me up in the air and then does it in the air. Alright, fine, fair enough. Let's go. No, no, no. Let's go. Let's go. I'll go for Sub Zero. See what goes on here. There's so much players. I'm not even used Scorpion myself, innit? There's so much players I'm not even tried. I'm not tried half of them yet. I'll go with Serena. Mm, okay, police brutality. Yeah. Come on, blue boys. That's so funny. I wanted him to use Scorpion, man. Come on, let's see what he's got. My hands are a bit cold, isn't it? But whatever. Oh, he's pretty good, isn't it? I cannot remember how to shoot. I wonder how he runs with Reptile. I don't know how to do that. Catch him there. Oh, fuck off. That's what I wanted to do. My hands are a bit cold, isn't it? I'm still a superior fighter. With all, he knows all of them, the moves and that. I'm still a superior fighter after this. Why is he easy? Why is he acting like he's not fighting now? You get it? No, no, no. He knows what it is now. Innit? No, I like you not fighting. Come on, back up. Ooh, you know what you doing? Bye. Superiority, man. Bye. Bang, bang, up. Superiority, man. Away from me, away from me. He needs to practice with Reptile. He is very good. Yeah. I played that other guy I played the other day. He was very good. Yeah. Bye. Fuck off. Have a little mercy on him, you know. I just didn't know how to fight a Reptile. I don't use him that much. I read much like that. I'm not even come close to my best fighter here. He's got another fighter after this before my best fighter. You get me? That's how you pressure a fool, isn't it? What just happened? Does he hold me? Does he hold me? No! Jump, 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 jump! I can't believe I missed this. My hands are dead cold. I can't fight as fast as I want. Get into that timer here, isn't it? Oh, wait, get into that timer here. fucking responses all dead slow. You gotta be smarter than that. Come on, pressure. Police brutality. Come here. Bye. What do you think you're pressing? This is up to you, bit. She right you like. She right you, man. She right you. Man. Behave yourself. Oh, yeah, I'm a superior fighter. Hey, hey. He knows more tricks than me. But what's the point of knowing all the tricks if you can't get to deploy them? Yeah, what's the point? What's the point? What's the point? Look, he's trying to catch me in the corner now. Yeah, he's on it now. He's upset. He's upset. He's upset. He's upset. He's upset. Away. Bye. Bang him. Up. Send it out there. Bye. Catch him in the corner again. Don't move out of space. Stop there. Alright, does he catch him? Yeah. He just got lucky and pulled. He just got lucky and grabbed me there. That's all he did. He just got lucky and grabbed me there. Was he gone now? He's frozen. He's left the matter. Right, go on. So I was like two and one. Yeah. Alright. Shirari Ariu, lads. Police brutality. Don't think he's smart. Pull him up. Ah, he's upset now. He's on that thing now. Bang, bang, bang. Police brutality. Police brutality. Somebody help him. That was funny. Bye. Catch him in the corner. He ain't coming back to win this. Ah, game over for you. Oh, he caught me first. Oh shit, I got him first. Police brutality, me. Police brutality. Police fucking brutality. That. Who doesn't love Mortal Kombat, bro? I mean, I can't even remember how to do his combos and that. I tell you, it's not about what you know, it's how you can apply it. You get me? You might know all sort of shit, and I don't know much, but somehow I came out on top there. Put strike here already. You get me? Police brutality, man. What God? Well, that's what it- he knows more tricks than me and that. Yeah, but he's still a better fighter. Yeah, keep him up there. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, 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 oh. Can't believe I missed it there. Yeah, this is good. Oh my, kick him. Fuck off. I hate that overhead tackle. He's angry, dad. He's angry. Get up! Get up. Overhead, overhead, overhead. Oh my days. Look, 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 look. Whatever. I'm trying to figure out what that does here. Oh, that's what I do. Like, fuck, I got you in it, man. He's not gonna take all my life there, is it? Fuck off. Ah, that's third one. Okay, go to the other one now. What's that? 4-4, innit? Oh shit. Alright. I'm still better than him. Like I say, if they don't get to continuously hit you up in the sky and continue to come, they're not very good. They're pretty much without that, they have to block all the whole fucking game. That's it. Also, you have to stop your opponent from being able to relentlessly attack you. And the war is one. We just go for that. We just go for it. Who's that? It goes for Sub Zero. Right, so I pick Sub Zero. Right, smoke, yeah, come on. Right, no more police brutality. Get the shadows involved, you know? We went from police brutality to a shadow government, you get me? Um, and see if I can remember his thing. I can't remember. Ooh, ooh. He's trying to do what I did. We got to be faster than that pussy. Come here. Relentless pressure. Oh, yeah, he tried it. He tried it. Relentless pressure. I smoke, I saw you can't even focus what's going on, yeah. Brains all over the place, though. All over the place. He tried it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Up, up. Serena's bit. As he moves again. Up. Ah, he's coming for the new tactic. Good luck. 1, 2, really? Oh my days! Relentless pursuit. Though. Yo, smoke. It doesn't spend 5 seconds when you scream, bro. I know your little brain is confused. An eye for an eye. Oh, no, your little brain is confused on that situation. I said, now you defend, bitch. Serious bit. But why is she there? Serious bit. As he jumps in. Up, up. Oh, he got it, he got it, he got it. Whoopsie. Up there. Slide. One more time. In his face. He got kicked first. So he got kicked first. Game over. Into the shadow realms. Like. Serious bit. He didn't catch it. Up top. Up top. In his face. One more. Behind him. Serious bit. Up, 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 up. Yeah. Relentless pressure. Man. That's what we call it. Serious bit. Oh, you stinking game. Whoopsie. Up. Over his head. He's gone. He got me. Should I use mine? I don't use mine on him. He's not even seeing the best out of the lot, is it? What, like, put your best foot forward, come on. Let me pause it. How do you do that now? X, 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 B, X, X, Y, B. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's it. Put your best foot forward. Like. Wait, what I said? Ah, bastard. X, Y, Y, B, Y, X, Y. No, that's it. X is 1.1, X1. Good word. That was a very good one. Can't manage smoke though, definitely. As soon as you stop blocking, you're under pressure. You have to be smart. You have to be more clever. Man. I'm out of that situation in a second. Don't worry. Man. As soon as you stop. As soon as you stop. As soon as good, block again, onto you. You're under pressure. Come on. Oopsie, that's where I am. But in his face. Behind him again before he quits. Over the top, grab him then. Since he wants to play a game, Serena's blade. Chop him up. Under his feet. Under his feet. Okay, okay. Gonna let it go for a second. Do I hit? Does it hit me first? Okay, it's over for you. Wait, what happened? Nah. That's funny. Uh, so, okay, it is. That's funny. This is not. Why is all these cunts always? Why is all of them? uh, they're muting these videos recommended by you fools. Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Yeah, who on you? Ah, Baraka. Come on. Hopefully, I remember Baraka. Oh shit, I can't remember. How his, whatever. I'll go through to remember. I remember how to use it now. I mean, warm up and see if I can remember. Fine. Okay. Oh, this guy's not very good. Oh yeah, that's the one. Oh yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh, he's not very good. This guy. And so Barack, done. Alright, so this is the okay. That's all. Okay, okay, and then that swings up. Then Syrian play for him. No, no. You can play this game, innit? Yeah. Yeah, who is it? Who is it? Oh, no! Oh, yeah, okay, then stop. He should do. But I cannot remember the other one, innit? One that hits him up in the head, innit? Oh, this one's rubbish, innit? It's like rubbish. I can't remember the other one, innit? So it's that, that one, and that one. And is that it? I think that might be the one I'm looking for. Innit? Up, 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 up. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. Innit? I was just searching for the one I needed. Don't you worry. Come on. Why can I not find that one? So, Bleeding Blade, Back Forex, Don't Fall, Baraka Barrage, right? So, okay, that's it. Why can I not find that one? That's so weird. Why can I not find that one? Deadspin, Baraka Barrage, Stab Stab. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Why can I not find it? I don't understand. Meant to hit him up in the air. Innit? So Deadspin and Baraka Barrage. Deadspin, Baraka Barrage. Deadspin, Baraka Barrage. Try them. I say they thought they was G's, but look at these pussies how they retreat. They thought they were evil coming up with their blue schemes. They said they are a team. I said that I couldn't do it. Now they left in amazement. They still can't believe. They say that's him. Everyone's like, who the fuck is he? They say they run the town and how that they run the street. I tried to ignore them. I was shouting for peace, but I never stopped till the fucking end ring to peace. And I'm out for blood. I guess it's a motherfucking feast. I heard them say they got their guns. Just make sure them shit well greased. You don't believe in God, so no savior you need. Say like a potter, call alone my head well steep. Go on, who's this guy? Right, I need to definitely want to rock the barracks. I can't remember how to do the thing, man. Boy, okay, come in. Right, cannot remember how to do that thing, man. He's not very good either. I'm just trying to figure out which one of them is the right one, innit? That one knocked into the floor. I don't want to knock into the floor. It's Baraka, man. Right, so it's not Baraka Barrage. It's not Stub. Right, Stub. Why can't I fucking find it? I don't know why I can't find this movement. Baraka Blade. So yeah, Baraka Blade. Blade Spark. Stub. Yeah. Why can I not find that move? I don't understand why I can't find that move though. There's no reason. I can't understand why I can't. It's meant to hit him up, innit? You don't have to Google it because I don't understand why I can't find that move. Because I don't understand why I can't find that fucking move. So it's this one. That one.
Have they allowed you back into Sundo? Sarcasm, the stillborn entry.
Yeah, there is. No, that's not the one. I look for the first one. Are you going for it? Oh, there it is. It's not. It's not. Hold on. Okay. Listen, why I can't find that movie? That's not that one. That's not the one I look for. So that is Bleeding Blade, Baraka Barad. Right? I think it must be Baraka Barad. Why can I not find what yo? Jump. I don't understand why I can't find that. I'm try all of them, and then it's just into done, but I don't understand why we can't find it out. Trying to do something to that as well. Yeah, so now they've stopped me from doing Baraka's blade into the thing when he holds them up and stabs them. They must be imagining themselves feeling them punches themselves, innit? Yeah, they stopped me from doing it, innit? So they must be not trying to give me any ideas. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop doing it. I'm not gonna stop doing it. Yeah, try to get 40 to come on. No, 40 years. I don't know why they keep calling it D1 and all that shit, innit? I don't know that is about it. So they've done something to Baraka's combo. Like I said, they stop him from doing combos. Where Baraka does the spin thing and then puts him up and stabs him. It's like an 8-9 combo or something like that. That's what I've been trying the whole time, and it's just not working. So you do this one first. Yeah, okay.
I like it too, man. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats, dogs, and dogs, my name is Darius P, and welcome back to another Mortal Kombat 1 combat tutorial. We rocking with Baraka and the Cyrix cameo in this one. Let's get to it. We started off with Gurgler. The 2-1 looks just like that. Let's keep moving. Okay, so after Gurgler, we go into the enhanced Baraka Barrage. So down for 2. And to enhance
What
the
the hell is
ability,
triangle
press your
on
block button
PlayStation,
at the
right?
exact same time that you press the attack button, right?
Yeah,
Now
okay,
let's
okay,
go for
okay.
Gurgler.
So let's see, innit? I knew it was down forward wide, then it goes into that. It's meant to hit him up, innit? Yeah, so it's meant to hit him up in the air. I don't know why it's not hitting him up in the air. How you going? What? That just happened? This nigga committed suicide. He's out of there. So yeah, you're basically you press down forward Y, and then at the end of the combo you press down back X, and it turns it into the stab that carries on the combo. But they made me can't do it. They're taking it out of the game. I can't do combos. I guess when they sit down and watch these things through the little games, they imagine themselves on the end of that knife. I'm thinking like, we can't say I watch this. That's so funny. That's what you get. You acting like you're a big boy, isn't it? Like, don't cry. You wanted to destroy others and don't want to be destroyed. So it's saying decline and press it A. It's not allowing me to press A. Yeah, what? You want to destroy other people and don't want your fair share of destruction, like? I said, there's nothing I can do until I catch you. Like, all of these things will be represented and shown in court, innit? All of them will be shown in court. Say, this is the situation that they're doing. And why are they fucking doing it? You get me? Ban the game from being in production. Why you coming here fucking with me? You would not be afraid to watch stuff like that if you weren't doing something wrong. Because you should have never been watching me, innit? Go on YouTube, bro. All this will be shown in court, innit? Fuck you, lot. I did not create these games. They get me. Go and challenge the people who created the game and ask them why. Innit? But it shows that this shows the type of mentality. This is not a racist comment, but white people created Mortal Kombat. Let us leave the conversation there. Innit? You don't want to. It's the same thing they did to Kurt Irving, some Jewish show about something. I don't know what the context of the show is, but they told him to apologize for distributing the show, and Amazon sold the show. Amazon sold the fucking show. Yeah. Why is Kurt Irving the one that has to pay the price for a film that they make money off? I mean, this is how racism works. Nobody can say it's not racism, blood. You can claim you don't care because you got a high because you don't want people to know, see if racist faces, isn't it? So you are the secret wing of the EDL, you get me? I mean, you are the secret wing of the EDL, blood. Jump away from me. You know, that are the secret wing of the EDL, blood. So the EDL are members that you see out in the public, but then they have men who work behind shadows. They come and befriend you, they come and get your phone number, and then they can hack you through your phone number, innit? That's how they do it, innit? They send these little white guys and what, especially black guys who are into white girls, they send the white girls to come get him. She comes and gets his number, And after she gets his number, they hack his phone and listen to his conversation and then go to the police. Yeah? Oh, I didn't know that. I found a new combo, innit? Yeah, they hack your phone, go and tell the police, oh, he's saying this and he's saying that, and then the police ignore it and have them go on. It's racism, blood. You man just got blatantly caught, innit? It's as simple as that, innit? There it is, there it is. Why can I not fucking get it done, innit? There it is, there it is. See, they turned it off during the game, innit? All of a sudden I can do it, innit? What was the issue before? I mean, what was the issue before, innit? So like I say, this is how they do it. The EDL have members who you see on screen talking about nonsense, yeah? They go and befriend minorities and act like they're not a part of that system, and they'll even talk against it, oh, they don't like them racist cunts, blah blah blah. And then they go home and speak to their cousins who is the head of the fucking EDL blood. And you're not gonna know their cousin, you're not gonna see their cousin. And they'll get your number and listen secretly, listen to your house, and the police will condone it. The police will come fucking down it and set you up, yeah, because they can't be caught entrapping people, so they get the EDL to do it, and then they come and arrest you, and EDL members come and play witnesses in the court against you, and most people are not gonna know that that's who they are, that's in the court giving the statements in it. That's what I get in it, bitch. You declared war, then have war in it. This guy's upset now. I said the truth. He's upset. He's pissed. Yeah, that's what they do. Black men and even Asians, yeah, foreigners who are into white girls, they send the sisters of these idiot men towards them to gain their trust and sit down and ask them questions. You know what I mean? Like simple questions like, oh, how do you feel about what's going on in Israel and Palestine? You dare say, oh, the Jewish people are this? Oh my God, you're screwed. That's how they do it, innit? They secretly come off and they will be with you for years, blood. They will do all sort of shit with you for years, yeah? And out of the blue, they just fucking ask you some simple questions. Oh, what do you feel about Israel and Palestine? They were like, oh, I don't really like what the Jews do. Then they go and tell it to each other and then they go around spreading rumors about you, obviously to their own people. Their own people have friends, whether fake friends, real friends, friends that they've grown up with, and then they convince their friends that are minorities that you're a bad person and that Britain needs to stick together. It's because it's so they can rule and dominate. It's so that they can rule and dominate the game. Yeah, that's how they do it, isn't it? Like you want a war, you have a war, blood. Push a button in it, like they'd say, innit? I mean, since you're going around telling people I'm causing trouble and trying to divide the community, well, watch. The moment minorities stop helping you people, you'll then realize that all of a sudden these type of rumor campaigns don't go far and you don't hear all this shit about somebody anymore. The moment they stop helping, because whether or not you are a minority and them are friends, yeah, you could know them since school, grow up since primary school, basic school, all together, yeah, and you don't know that her dad, uncle, brother is a part of the EDF. She's not gonna come and tell you. He's not gonna come and tell you. Baraka Blade, bitch. Upset your stomach. Upsetting delivery, lad. Yeah, so they're not gonna come and tell you. Yeah, you and them will be friends, and they might genuinely be your friend. Yeah, but they're not going to come and tell you that their dad's racist, their brother is racist. They're not gonna hide it from you. They're gonna hide all that from you. Guess what? They now got your number. You and them fall out. All of a sudden, you find your gadget's missing, your gadget's broken, your gadget's not working. Thinking, what the fuck's going on? And it's your friend that you were beefing with the whole time. Let black people try and create anything like that in Britain and see what happens to them if they're not labeled as a terrorist organization and a threat against national security. Yeah? Let black people or even Asians try doing that and see if they're not labeled a threat against national security. That's how they do. They'll be your friend and genuinely you and them are friends, but they're not telling you that the granddads, the uncles, the mums are a part of these type of organization. You fall out with them, all of a sudden your gadget is missing, your car is being damaged, all sort of shit's happening, and you're thinking like, what's going on? And it's your friend that you used to be close with that did it to you. Mate. They need to befriend. They need to befriend minorities, yeah, to ensure that it doesn't look like what it really is. They need to be. They need to befriend. They need to befriend minorities so it doesn't look like actual racism. Yeah. So, i.e., might genuinely be your friend. Everyone knows the police and undercovers to come and befriend you. So guess what? They've got your number now. Guess what? The police who are involved in the whole EDL movement, they're not going to be identified. They're not going to be caught dead with them protesting in the street and all that. Yeah. But they'll go and give your number to them. Yeah. And guess what? Everyone knows how that plays out after that, anyway. All of a sudden, your house has been broken into, your car has been vandalized, and they're going to use the minorities, yeah, and guilt trip them to make them feel like, oh, we are friends. And some minorities are actually fools. They'll go along with it, thinking that, oh, they're disrespecting their home, and they and John Tom has been friends the whole time for years, not knowing that John Tom's dad has a lengthy history of certain behaviors, yeah? They're not going to tell you because why would they expose themselves to like that, innit? And then guess what? You get pure trouble. Bro. That's what you get. You're a dickhead. What, bro? You're fucking shit, bro. So I can't find you. Nobody wants to tell me. Everybody wants to keep it a hush between each other. Then fine. Then sit there and listen to me say shit. You know what I mean, if I can't get you one way, I'll get you the other. And then guess what? They all set you up. EDL will set you up as a racist community that talk about how they're protecting their daughters from being raped. Like people from Britain don't rape others in other countries. Go on over the line. You see pair British men getting done for molesting children and that. And they constantly use that as their main agenda of they don't want you coming to rape their kids. But they're not saying nothing about them going and raping other kids and paying for kids in foreign countries and that. They're not going to say that. I mean, you lot wanted a problem. Now you have one, innit? I've been by myself for 136 days, yeah, in isolation from friends, family. Anything I do, they try and create this bag of noise distraction. They're always trying to create some form of distraction, like how militaries do. You get me, innit? So they're creating all these type of distractions. Yeah, if somebody does something, I'm trying to say, why are you doing that? All of a sudden, people walk out of thin fucking air and start creating this bag of noise and start trying to talk to me. People that don't talk to me usually, people in this community walk past me all the time, look me dead in my face and walk past. And then, oh, something's happening, I'm confronting somebody else. All of a sudden, they're friendly, you get me? All of a sudden, they want to say hi and speak to me, while the person I'm confronting tries to sneak off in it. I mean, I'm scared of you, man. You man can do all of that, and I just say what you don't want people to hear, innit? And then that's we play the game that way. Innit? I mean, I live in a house that was given to me by the state as a result of the abuse I faced at the hands of state militia. Yeah, because that's how I see the EDL. I see them as a militia. You know? I mean, they hired guns to get me. You know? Mm. They are not employed by the state. The ones you see on all over the news and YouTube, they don't work for the state. Yeah, they are just hired militia that is controlled by state people in the shadows. They get me in it. So, like I said, they'll befriend you. Yeah, you're not gonna know, especially if you come from a foreign country. You're not gonna know anything about some individual. You want to make friends. Guess what? The moment you step in a country, they can just not like you. Oh, you just came from where? From this place. All right. What's it like? Oh, he's a bit of a twat, isn't it? All right, all right, all right. Well, you know what to do, innit? Bam, get your number, befriend you. You and her and him is the best of friends for years, bro. Best of fucking friends. You're telling them your deepest and darkest secret, and they're going to tell others. And then they come and use your secret against you. Innit? Like I say, where you gonna find jewelers from, bitch? You'll have to send for to a different country for it. Outside of Europe. It must be a sad. Wait, what's going on? I was ripping. Ah, it must be a sad state of affairs, isn't it? Ah, we're distracted there. It must be a sad state of affairs for you, man, innit? I ain't joining you. Why would I join you? I don't know what you, man, are. I got him first. I got him first. I got him first. Ooh. Must be a sad state of affairs. One, you man chat too much. Two, you think you're superior. Three, that's why. That's fucking why. You man think you're superior, bro. You man think you're superior, bro. And I did not want to come to this fucking place. I was quite happy being in Jamaica. But you man come and fuck with me. And I don't really like it, bro. I was quite happy being on my island, bro. You get me? Living in my fucking mud hut and eating my bum bucket bananas, pussy. What? So you fuck with a monkey, he's gonna behave like one. Ooh, 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 ooh. Fuck with a monkey, he's gonna behave like one, bitch. Oh, this guy. You don't get him as a black in it, alright. You fuck with a monkey and you laugh like one, pussy. You chat too much, and you're too nosy, you won't mind, you didn't mind your business, and now, because you didn't mind your business, someone's in your business, innit? How does it feel? I mean, how does it feel to have your people's business out there publicly on the internet for the world to see? Fuck you, innit? See, I didn't have to get violent. You get me? Your basic little mind games that you've been done. Guess what? You man, I've been doing this for so long. You think it will always work? Now it didn't work out like that. Let's see what else we can do. Come up with a better plan, innit? Yeah, like what you call one trick pony, but your name should be Anthony, innit? Like you get me? You should be called Anthony Blood. One trick pony, you get me? Just comes in off the left and then missing it. Good try, lad. Go on, tell them that I'm racist, isn't it? Go on. Who are you to call anybody that? Fair countries all over Europe have their version. The whole Karen theme, that's what it's based off. That's what the whole Karen movement was based off in the first place. She comes in and she's the one that does all the crying to the police and then obviously the shadow EDLs, they do the dirty work and then all sort of witnesses start making reports, innit? You man got in my business, try to figure out my history and past, then fine. Nobody's crying, innit? I just do the same to you. Who does it affect more, innit? Who does it affect more, blood? See? You got way too deep for your little brains to handle. Now you got to run to people higher up, and they're struggling to know what to do because you man made a problem for them. You get me? You man made a problem for them, blood. You know what I mean, this guy's I'm distracted. This guy's alright. But you man created a problem for the elites. What are you gonna do? You get me? That's what you're getting it. You come and get into my business for nothing I can validate to myself and believe I have done wrong because no one has told me. So I got the right to believe I've done nothing wrong, but I have the right to believe I've got done nothing wrong. So you got in my business, started telling pure man my business, and here you go. Let's see whose business affects who. Leak my shit. Let's see what people can just talk. Leak your business, and it's a whole different problem. Bye bye. That's what you get, man. I don't remember how to use Asher. Right, let me pause it. Asher, where is she? So down by X, down for Y, down by A. So let me see what down by. Alright, so that's done. Okay, that's done. And then okay. And okay. Come on. This guy tried to fight like me. Jump away. Definitely, I don't use Ashford enough to fight him. Well, I think he's gone free now. Time for raiding. Yeah, so like I say, you man chat too much. That is the first mistake, innit? That is the first mistake, pussy. Love chat. And now here's somebody that's gonna just chat. I know. You like to expose people and leak people's business. Watch your business get leaked and exposed. Innit? I might build a placard and stand up in the out in town and start saying all these things. You fucking with me, innit? You fucking with me and say if I don't take it to a whole nother level, bro. You thought you were gonna get me to behave a certain way. Ooh, he beat me with raisins. No way. Jump away, jump away, jump away. He's actually beat me with raisins. Stop chatting, man. This guy came in with blood and vengeance, but go on, go on, bitch. Is he quitting, and he's rematching. Come on, look. Do I get him or does he hit me? What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? This guy's pretty good. Oh, come on. All I need to do is ensure you can't settle to do the over the top. Man. I can dodge the bottom one all day, but Oh, I caught him there again. I can dodge the bottom one all day, but it's a tough one, isn't it? The fucking overhead. He's good, he's good, he's good. This guy definitely studies how you smoking. You can tell, isn't it? That's what it is. Like, come on, I'm not beating once. I'll beat him once. No, I'm not beating once. Come on. Let me focus. Let me focus. Let me focus. Come on, let me focus. Let me focus. Let me focus. Let me focus. Come on, lad. Let me focus on this guy. Let me focus. Let me focus. Come on. I dare you. Come here. How dare you? Jump away, jump away, jump away, jump away. How did I not get him there? I keep forgetting that, innit? Did I get him first? Did I get him first? I got him first. He's pretty good with him, innit? He's pretty good. Got to focus. Not beating me, though. He ain't beating me this time, bitch. Game over. Combined forces is fuck off! Come on, nah, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave now. Come on, man, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. Bastard. I had to focus up on that guy because he was getting a bit too out of hand, you know what I mean? That guy needed to be controlled. So funny. Should team up with police and raise them together. That's so funny. This guy getting out of hand. Let's see who this guy picks first, innit? Baraka, oh, Baraka can't be raised. No chance. Right, Kenchi. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Let's have a go. So, use Kenchi and if so. Come on, old man. I don't even know what he's done for Alex. Done for Alex. Fall down, but B, what's that? Oh, okay, farm steal. So this does that. Oh, no, but B. Oh, I got Rico. That was easy. Oh, Rico is pretty easy. Jump away, jump away, jump away. Age mask. X, Y, Z. Other than that. What does that do? Why is that sometimes so hard to use? Alright, so that's enough of that. Don't fall, X. Yeah. Why is the guy so violent? Sometimes dead hard to use it. Alright, so let's just start basic for a minute. Okay, so that's double, double. Okay, Rico is actually really good. Jump away from him. Still can't figure out anything else with him. Why? So, down, back, X, triple score. No, I don't want that. Okay, that's a shooting stars. That's that. Oh shit. I can't believe he got beat. I don't even know how to use this guy. He's only got the throwing thing. I don't know, he must have something else. There's no way that's all he's got. That's rubbish. No way that's it, man. He's got secret moves, isn't it? So right. That does that. That does that. Okay, alright, there's another one. Okay, there's one. What does this do? That does that. Okay, that was doing something. Okay, that does that. That does that. That does that. That does that. He got more variation of his combos than the other guy. Okay, so you got a short, you got a long, you got a short, you got a long. I don't like that it's split him though, innit? Because I would want to bring it from under the ground. So that's a short one. That's the long one. And then there's that. I don't want to bring it on and fight the two of them at the same time, innit? What does he do? Oh, he's very hard to use him. Like I'm going to think about it too much. Oh, that's nasty. That's very good. Yeah, game over. Shang Tsung can fuck off. Gotta practice with it. I haven't used Scorpion. Yeah. Okay, I'll use Scorpion now. No, don't pressure me much. Come on, character. Go for Scorpion. Definitely, you gotta practice with Shang Tsung. Like that. Scorpion, who's this guy? Ren. No, we'll go for it. Yeah, why not? Go on. I don't know how you change your clothes. Kill him. Alright, so forward back back forward where Blaze in charge. Right, we see Blaze in charge. Okay, so that does that. That burns him. That does that. Come on. Ooh. And the other one. Alright, so back forward B, down back A, back forward. Alright, so most of it is back forward. Except A. Come on. And then the combo is what? X, Y, B. And then that is another. Come on, lads. X, Y, A. And then that does that. And that's when I hit the move. So back for XP, back for blazing charge, back for the flame and teleport. XYY, YXP. Damn. Yeah, man. Why is it so slow? Why I got to is it so slow? Alright, come on, I get it. I got to slow it down. I'm using unfamiliar players. That fig's new, innit? Alright, so YXB, XYY. Alright. Mm. I get that, get that. So, right. So, I can't get the fucking thing to get it before it. No, come on. Yeah, okay. I don't want to go and use the ones that I'm used to. I want to use it. I'll beat you with carpet. It's going to take me a minute. Jeez. Hey, I'm getting close. I'm getting close. Come on. They jump through the fucking thing, yeah? What? That's really annoying. Come on. You can already tell that you've done something to the animation. I can already see that. Alright, fine. Trust me, you're gonna get really political for it. I promise you that. You're gonna get really political. Alright. You're gonna get really political, pussy. Come on. That's really annoying. So he was able to get up in that before I could finish it. What the fuck? Alright, fine. I'll go for raiding. Fine. So yeah, you don't want me to use carpet. So I noticed that thing. You keep jumping through that blade thing. That I don't think that's supposed to happen. Like I said, pussy. I know why you have to hide and why you can't do nothing. I mean, pretending to be mad boys. Then fine. Yeah, bye. See ya. You gone now? Alright. Is he still there? Go on. Go ahead. Keep Johnny. Come on, keep drinking, keep drinking. Come on, bitch. I don't need welcome. Got both got on the blood clot devil from the side. Pussy. Anyway, you run, pussy. You're nice, bitch. We won't come out of that car. Blade the move. Swoosh. Blade the move. Until time. Chop him first, chop him first. Hold this boss. Simple finish, yeah. Come again if you're ready. Come back for Johnny Kid, bumbo. I need mankind, you. Toxic. Oh, better believe it. Come in, pussy. Bye. I need mankind, pussy. So you see, these are the type of men. So most people, anybody who watches, you would notice there's a pattern there. Yeah? They come, they beat up on me, beat up on me, beat up on me. I'm just trying to use certain play. I use Baraka, Raid, and Smoke, Sub-Zero. Yeah, they're the four I've been using the whole time. So obviously, people find it. I know I'm good with them. I'm alright with them. Yeah, people who are better, obviously. I'm not in any delusion of that. I'm quite good with them. But whenever I'm trying to use somebody new, I kind of prefer playing, learning them while fighting somebody. You know? because obviously you learn the character better that way, innit? Well, as soon as I pick one of them four, man's out of there, bro. As soon as I pick one of them four, man is out of there, fam. I mean, man, gone. You just notice it's the same thing. I pick randomers and they'll be out there, beat. Yeah. Then I realize, alright, I can't use them properly. I've not tried them before. They are alright with winning. Bam, bam, one win, everybody's out, and then new opponent, you get me? As soon as I pick one of them four, they're good. Especially Raid, gone, good. Anybody that comes with Johnny Cage runs as soon as they see Raid. Well, I'm at 70 pings, innit? While playing FIFA, I play on 2022. Oh, it shuts up. Now it's on 17. Is he going for Johnny Cage? Immediately going for Raid. Let's not play any game. Let's bring in both heaven and hell in it for his transgressions against man. You hear that? Let's bring in both the heaven and hells in it. Come on, elite scumbag. Pick your choice. You first, I thought. One down. You together, come. Yeah. Keep going, keep going. That was a good one. Alright. Bring in both heaven and hell for his transgression. Come on, you first. Man. Okay, one more. Bring in heaven and hell for his transgression. Is he quitting or is he gone? Yeah. Is he staying? Is he gone? What is he doing? Come on. He ain't staying in that for too long. Come on. Heaven and hell for your transgressions. Where are you going to